This is TV3 KARD Television, Wichita, Kansas.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Well, Sarge here, and I would like to welcome you to another installment of Conversational Shaving. Isn't that right, Sarge? Well, I've already prepped my face with Taylor of Old Bond Street chamomile shave oil. And I'm going to be taking one for the team today again. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. But first, my razor is going to be this two-piece non-adjustable Merkur slant razor. It's the 37C. I think there might be a long handle version of this. I can't remember, but if there is, this isn't it. This has a relatively short handle, and it's kind of a heavy razor. I don't know if I can do the balance point without. Okay, let me see if I can lift this up here. There's your balance point, about right there. I was afraid I was going to drop it. Okay, now here's the part where I'm taking one for the team today, but I don't really mind because it's the Pinaud Clubman Shave Foam, and unlike their cream, which you have to apply by hand, and their soap, which is okay, but nothing to write home about, this stuff actually smells like the Pinaud Clubman aftershave lotion, the classic variety. So oops, something fell off there. Hang on a second. This little thing popped off. I think it goes right back on there, yeah. The little thing you press to get the foam out. So let me go ahead and get started doing that. Sorry there's no shaving brush action today, but yeah, you know, just straight away you smell that the scent of the matching aftershave lotion, the classic variety, which I do have here. I'll be using that later. I've had that a lot longer than I've had this. I used this once already and I rather enjoyed it. I've got 3 days worth of growth here, starting to look kind of haggard, and I've been pretty tired and been busy doing things. So let me rinse my hand off here. I think I got enough. Okay, and I'll just dry my hand off and get started. And I forgot to mention that in my razor, on what will be its third use, is a Gillette Wilkinson Sword blade, and this will be one of the ones from Shanghai, China, is where this particular tuck was made. I think I have some from India, possibly somewhere. Let me wet the razor. Here we go, pass number 1 with the grain. Yeah. I've been so tired. I have been shaving, but not on camera. And sometimes when I shave with the foam, even a nice foam like this, I tend to just use a disposable or a cartridge razor, but I felt like I needed something a little bit more aggressive for this shave. 3 days worth of growth. Nice scent strength on this foam, about 4 or 5 out of 10. And if you like the scent of the classic Pinaud Clubman aftershave lotion, then you will like the scent of this if you deign to use a shaving foam. Okay, on to the chin area here. Flip the razor over and get above the upper lip. A lot of audio feedback because I have more whisker growth than usual here. I'm trying to shave until I hear no more audio feedback in this direction. And to the neck here. I've been doing a lot of stuff outdoors, a lot of gardening and maintenance. Just, I don't know, just trying to beautify the place. And at some point I'm going to have to temporarily move to another apartment here in the same building because they're going to be remodeling the, I don't know if you'll be able to tell from where you are, but they're going to put in new stuff. They're going to remodel the bathrooms. But I don't know that if the doors or the color of the walls or anything will be all that different. I don't think it will be. It'll just be apartment white. Boring white. Okay, flip the razor and go over this side of the neck and bottom of the chin. Yeah, I love the scent of this shaving foam. I don't go have a coffee break, but since this goes pretty fast, this stuff, I'm just gonna go ahead and start. I'm used to making a break in the film. You know, there's no actual film or videotape, but you know, I'm used to cutting there and coming back once I've relathered. Okay, we're gonna go across the grain now. Pass number 2. This is a nice razor. I've used it on camera before. And I don't necessarily like these Gillette Wilkinson Sword blades. I like the regular ones. The ones that don't say Gillette on them and come from Germany, I think. But in this razor, this blade seems to be doing very well for me. Your mileage may vary. No, I hope I don't even pretend to be an expert on shaving. And I don't necessarily do reviews of products per se. I'm generally just some guy shaving with gear and products that he likes to use and likes to try when they're new to him. And yeah, this is this shaving foam. It's another can of goo that is just, in my opinion, nicer than your average can of goo. Perfect for me because I've been kind of running on fumes lately. I'm going to rinse the razor. The foam, of course, rinses out very quickly and cleanly, but I did have some of my stubble still in the razor, I think. Although it's a fairly wide gap on this, but still a comfortable shave. And I do need to remember not to press too hard because this is a fairly heavy razor and I need to let it do all the work. I didn't do a video last weekend. No, I was just too tired last weekend. Maybe I should have done this can of goo video then. Oops. I'm gonna rinse the razor now. Okay, here. It got so that I and a lot of other gentlemen were referring to shaving foam over the years as shaving cream. Sometimes I still will call it shaving cream. But since I've been into this hobby and into the more traditional way of shaving, traditional aspects of this hobby, to me now, technically, officially, shaving cream is something that comes in a tube or a tub. It's something you lather, usually something you lather with a brush. I'm not a big fan of brushless creams, although I have some. Some I've bought by mistake thinking that they were meant to be used with a brush. One or two of those, I think I still have them, but they started separating. These brushless creams, which aren't advertised as brushless creams anymore. But you probably know the type I'm talking about. They usually cost a little bit more than the foam you can get in your grocery store or big box store or pharmacy. But they're not meant to be used with a brush, which makes them disappointing to so many of us. I'm going to rinse the razor and get ready for a third pass against the grain here. So that little cap on there is made kind of cheaply and can pop right back, can pop off, but fortunately you can, if you're careful, you just very gingerly pop it right back on and you're back in business. Which so far is the only thing I can say that disappoints me about this product. other than the fact that it's not a cream or a soap. Would be great for when a guy was in a hurry and maybe only had time to do a quick shave to get presentable and out the door. Maybe a quick one-pass shave. And here I go against the grain. I'll start on my neck for this pass. Excuse me. It's very late or very early as I do this shave, and so I don't know, I'm still kind of belching up my dinner, which I think, I don't know if I had a late, I can't remember when I had dinner now. No, I think I had it around the normal time that people usually have dinner, somewhere between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. Flip this over and go over here. I have been pushing down a little bit too hard. I shouldn't do that. I'm gonna rinse the razor. If I run over, I'll cut out stuff like the rinsing of the razor and just so I don't run over. I don't like to run over 30 minutes. Trying to get this perfect. I don't know. And I started pushing too hard again. If I were shaving with the very aggressive razor I used last time, the Mueller R41, I would be all torn up by now. You can't push. Well, you shouldn't push hard with one of these kind of razors anyway. But you definitely can't get away with doing that with the Mueller R41, which is a very aggressive razor. Well, I'll go ahead and rinse the razor. Okay. This is a good razor, but I usually have less growth, only 1 or 2 days worth when I use this razor, not 3 days worth like I started with here. I'm gonna not do any fanfare. I'm gonna go straight into pickups here. I'm getting kind of in too big of a hurry. I don't always feel this way, but in a way I kind of want to get this shave and this video over with, just because I've been very tired and I've been very busy. Nothing that would make me rich or famous, but I've been trying to keep busy. There's been a few times I probably overdid it. Thank you if you've stuck with me this long in this video. I'm not being very conversational. I can tell you that overall, I'm enjoying the shave, and if I weren't so tired and just kind of worn out and at the bottom of my personality, I think I would be really, really enjoying this shave. Because the first time I used this foam, what was it, a week or two ago, off camera, I quite enjoyed it. I might have been pretty tired then too, but I was pleased overall. I'm going to rinse this and go over my neck area real quick again. Oops. I'm going to stop right there. It's already pretty much a BBS shave, except maybe for this little trouble spot here. And yeah, there's no reason to gild the lily any further. I'll be right back. I'm going to dry my face off. I'm going to cut here, come back with Mr. Towel, and finish up the shave. Okay, just finishing up drying off with Mr. Towel. I got to get going here because I'm running a little late here. Okay, so anyway, before I started, I'm going to do a recap here. I prepped my face with Taylor of Old Bond Street Chamomile Shave Oil. My razor has been this two-piece non-adjustable Merkur slant razor, the 37C razor. My blade on its third use has been a Gillette Wilkinson Sword blade from Shanghai, China. And my cream, or actually my foam, just something a little bit different. The Pinaud Clubman, the classic shave. It says shave cream on here, but it's shave foam, really. And it smells just like the matching aftershave, or the classic aftershave. Okay, I'm going to shake this up and add some of the Dickinson witch hazel and put some of that on my face. And here we go. Yeah, I do feel some sting because close shave, and yeah. And that stuff does have a little bit of alcohol in it. 14% alcohol by volume. Okay, so that's the Dickinson's Witch Hazel, available in stores. Now I'm going to apply some of the Pinaud Clubman, the classic aftershave lotion, and this has the same scent as that shaving foam. I love this stuff. I've always liked this. Sometimes you can get this in, well, here in the States you can get it in places that supply barbershops and beauty salons. That's where I got my first bottle of it. And I can't remember if this is that bottle or if I somehow lost or went through a bottle. I think this is still that same bottle. I've used it sparingly over the years because I've gotten so many more different types and brands of aftershave lotion, but that's the Pinaud Clubman, the classic type with the green label aftershave lotion. You'll smell like you just came out of the barber shop with that one. And finally, the L'Oreal Men Expert Hydra Sensitive Soothing Aftershave Balm with no alcohol and designed for sensitive skin. It's got natural birch sap in it. So I'm going to put some of that on. I'm running a little bit over, so I'm going to have to cut some of the things out. Probably just cut out the part where I rinse my razor. I'm going to go anyway, so I'm about done here. So on behalf of myself, Sarge the cat, Mr. Towel, and any other going concern, have a great week ahead. Peace out.